everyone, back with Signs Part 3. I saw many comments pointing this one out, so I'll add it in. Thanks again for the comments. I missed this one.
Hurry up already! Is everyone here? Mr. Damocles, Alex, Nathaniel, Adrian!
What about Marinette?
Yeah, we've got everyone!
Yeah, it's true. Adrian knows that some of his closer friends are there, like Nino, Chloe. But Ladybug only called a few names, so lots of people are still not confirmed to be present. And he asked specifically where Marinette was. Like he totally cares about her and she is on his mind first thing. This one's also another one you guys pointed out. I agree, it's kind of weird she didn't just kiss him on the cheek. To break the spell, there just had to be a kiss to show love. It wasn't a fact that it had to be on the lips. If she's comfortable with that, then And yeah, she smiled before kissing him. Before, my thought about that was that she was just happy she finally managed to get him in one spot to break the curse so he could regain his senses. But now that I think about it again, I agree it could also just mean that she's happy to kiss him. After all, things are included in the show for a reason. She could still be making a face like one that would go with saying, "Oh man, okay, here goes." But there's nothing like that. No hesitation, no frowning, no sighs of relief like, "Finally," but just a happy expression. For my part 1 video, some of you believe that Cat Noir was not flirting with Marinette out of feelings or anything, and it was simply because of his personality. However, he clearly acts different toward her and Chloe. Yes, again, I know Chloe's annoying, but it shouldn't prevent him from showing off and stuff. After all, it's just him showing his personality, right? Okay, watch this scene. Cat Noir still shows his funny personality, however, there is no flirting.
You're out of danger, so I'll see ya later.
And again, here's the scene when he said bye to Marinette from the part 1 video. Again, there's more clear showing off and flirtiness.
A superhero's work is never done. Damsels in distress, ladies in waiting. I've got a lot more saving to do. You can thank me later. Don't worry, Adrian's not in danger. He'll be fine. You'll be safe here. Just stay put. Don't worry, Cat Noir will take care of everything. Archie, been do a barrel roll.
That's not all. I will further compare how Adrian acts with other girls and with Marinette as Cat Noir. For the next scenes, you'll see he still shows his fun and joking personality, but there is not much flirting.
What's with all the terrorizing? Why don't you pick on someone your own temperature? Listen, I'm feline, more generous than usual today. So cool down and we'll call it quits, Kay? Don't you want to know how old I am?
In a sec, looks like I'll be able to tell for myself. Cat Noir, are you any good at particle physics?
Oh, this cat's got particle physics in the bag.
Again, funny, but not flirty. Okay, continuing.
My necklace is flashing. That means I'm gonna change back soon, right?
Yeah, but it's okay if I see who you are. I can keep a secret. Good job. You're a fast learner.
If you need any superhero tips, you know where to come.
Jokey, super friendly, not flirty. Oh, but what about the other scene when he first met Rena? Don't worry, I didn't forget that one. I promise I will go over that one later and I'll explain it. There's a possible factor that could affect how he acted, but as you can see here, no flirtiness. And then much differently, here's the scene from part 1 again with how he acts toward Mary. Remember everything I pointed out in part 1 about how he's being flirty?
Well, that birthday boy date of yours is bad news. But don't worry, you'll be safe with me.
That puts my mind at ease.
But I am going to need a little help.
So, freaking flirty.
Coronavirus infected millions, crushed the world economy. One nation deserves the blame, China. They lied about it, covered it up. Joe Biden coddles China. He criticized President Trump's travel ban, accused him of...
Since I'm comparing things, I want to continue by comparing how he acts with another girl, Alia, and Marinette again, in his civilian form. We know he's looking at Alia as his eyes are focused on the right a little. When he waves at Marinette later, it's in the center of the screen, which I will show later. But yeah, he's looking at Alia. And he has a smile on. However, with Marinette, his smile is clearly different. A little bigger, and his eyes are happier looking. It seems he's happier when he sees Marinette, although he and Alia are both friends too and seemingly closer, as I said in part 2. Okay, here's more comparison.
Wow, Alia, those are some awesome designs. I didn't know you had such mad skills.
Thanks, Adrian, but
You're super talented, Marinette. You seriously have a good chance of winning.
His smile when talking to Marinette is brighter again. He even complimented Mary more for her talent and even said she could win. While for Alia, his comments when he thought he was complimenting her were shorter and less. There again seems to be a difference with how he reacts to Alia and to Marinette, and more smiling. Oh, there's more comparison.
Hey, dudes. Mind if a few friends tag?
Again, his smile was much brighter when he looked at Marinette. People smile brighter with their crush. I'm going to continue comparing things for a teensy while longer. Here's some pictures of whenever Adrien smiled with his friends, which are not taken from when he's excited, having fun, sad, comforting someone, cheering for someone, or enthusiastically fist bumping. It's purely when he's interacting with his close friends or classmates the first time he sees them, or the first time he talks to them in the day. And now, the same types of pictures with Marinette. Again, his smile is much brighter. He seems to be happier seeing Mary than even Nino. Yes, I'm still going to talk about his smiling.
No, let's go to the movies tonight.
Mind if a few friends tag along?
Sure thing.
Look at how bright his smile is. His cute little buck teeth even showed. He's looking straight at her only, and he's not even giving her his typical tight-lipped smile. It's like he's super excited to hang out with Mary. Adrien almost always smiles at Mary. In the next scenes in Gamer, he got a little confused because Mary made her parents leave, and sad because he didn't get to eat those precious cookies, but he always went back to smiling, at least a little, when Mary talked to him. He's mostly always happy with her. People are almost always happy in front of their crush on a typical day.
Sometimes my parents could be a little nosy. Oh. Where were we? We're trying to work here. Actually, you know what?
Last mentions about his smile is that when Marinette quite clearly reveals how she feels toward him, he sometimes laughs it off because it's funny, but also smiles about it like he's not bothered at all.
Go on, Marinette. You're supposed to touch me.
Touch you? Yeah. Adrien. Fragrance.
If he didn't like her at all, he'd be a little frowny or weirded out. Typically, that's how people would react with people they aren't at all interested in.
Can you confirm that you're dating here tonight? I'm very sorry, Nadia, but we're superheroes. We're not here to answer such personal questions. Nadia was going to do anything to make sure her show would be a success. And I'm not about to answer any more refined questions.
I want to point out something in the scenes, which is that Ladybug never really denied her feelings to her cat by saying they weren't dating when she was first asked about it. She just refused to answer personal questions, or prying questions. But really, Ladybug, there's just one big question you need to answer.
I'm sure thousands have tuned in to watch you tonight. Don't encourage him, Nadia, or the cat won't stop purring all night.
Don't listen to her. Bugaboo's just a spot jealous.
Hey, I thought we agreed on no more bugaboo calling, pussycat.
But it's so cute.
It's obvious you two are very close.
By the way, also look how flirty she was with Kat on show. You can mistake them for a couple, and that's exactly the fans and Nadia's reaction. If more people grew interested in the show and both Nadia and they can see something between LB and Kat, then something's there. Not only can people see something going on between Lady and Noir, there's also something about how Adrien feels toward Marinette.
Marinette can get flustered easily. She's kind and means well. She'd never cheat. Today was her first ever experience with fencing.
You like her a lot, huh?
Marinette? Yeah, of course. She's a very good friend.
Blah, she's just a friend again. But if Kagami instantly saw that he likes her a lot, clearly meaning in terms of romantic feelings, you can see it in her eyes, then it's clear that he actually does. He just denies it because he knows he likes LB more. As I talked about in my last video, his feelings for LB are stronger, so it covers over his feelings for Marinette. But oh, he does like Marinette.
Hey, Marinette. Do you want to dance?
This episode was so cute! Oh! But anyway, we could all see that Adrien pulled her in to dance before she even answered. Like, he was totally looking forward to it. He just pulled her in. She didn't even answer if she wanted to dance. Oh. Oh. So adorable! smile at her the whole time and then start off all the dancing, grabbing her hands and putting them in the positions for her and pulling her in and everything. Seriously, if you don't see major feelings, then you need to rethink. Just look! They're gazing at each other so deeply, and look how Adrian's sweet smile got bigger. His face is just so full of happiness. Then Alia comes ballerina twirling in like a queen. Yeah, she is the best. Like, don't mind me, I'm just gonna fix the positions up a bit so that it becomes an A+. I've seen this so many times already, but it's still so freaking precious. But yet, again, Adrian leaned in first. You shouldn't be that comfortable dancing with a friend. Whenever I slow dance with my same-sex friends for fun, it feels so freaking gay, and I can imagine it being even more uncomfortable with male friends because I don't want people to think that I'm dating them. Not to mention, like I said in part 2, Adrian and Marinette don't seem to be even that close yet, but Adrian's just fine with it and so comfortable and so willing.
If I may say, mademoiselle.
My heart. For real! Look at how happy they are dancing! No, look at how happy Adrian looks and how much he's into it with his eyes closed and everything. It's like when people kiss. If they don't like the person they're kissing, mostly their eyes will be open, and it's the same with this. If they are not passionate enough while dancing, eyes will be open the whole time. But Adrian is just so into it. Gosh! You know what? This pretty much sold me.